Demon Performance Center, your trusted transformation experts. Visit www.demonperformancecenter.co.uk today or call now.
Right, okay, so next stage of this, shock absorbers. So these are having a refurb, so what we do, these are like an extra, what we add to our restorations. These are really good, like anything on this car is really, really good. So literally, these are going to go in the blaster now. My colleague's going to do this. His nickname is Master Blaster. So he's going to be blasting these, stripping them back to bare, and then we're going to be epoxy primering and epoxy top coat on them. And then we'll put the new stickers on it, so they look like brand new and last longer than the original. So I'm going to hand you over to Master Blaster now.
Master Blaster.
Right guys, I'm in the demon cave. It's like a bat cave for demons, and yep, so the Master Blaster has done his bit on the shocks, so they're all like nice and bare metal, ready to go. We have the spit, which is basically used for pigs and stuff like that when they're making barbecue. So you know, if you're lucky enough, you might get invited one day, but the rest of the time it gets used for spraying stuff. So this is the wonder of the DPC spray booth. Self-built, well, sort of shed, but people think it's like Wendy House, and they always ask what it is. Well, what is this place? Well, what's in there? They actually think I do that many hours while living here. Well, the truth is I don't actually. This is my paid booth, but I wouldn't want to live in this, like Neverland, that's where I live. Anyway, so these are going to get painted, like I said. In a second, I'm going to try and bag the camera up, because I'm no expert at this filming stuff. It's totally new, it's probably a load of rubbish, it's going to be crap, you know, but... So I'm going to bag you up camera, hopefully, because I don't want to get paint on you because you're pretty new really and it's cost me a few quid. So I'm going to bag you up the camera and hopefully we get the footage of me spraying these and my paint skills. You know, yeah, I've done everything over the time, you know, I've done all sorts. So painting, decorating, building. I haven't done building, but anyway, so I'm going to paint these now and see what it's like. Have a look. Hopefully it comes out well in the bag, so you'll be having life in the bag. See you shortly. Right guys, that's the 2 coats of primer gone on there now. Small little confession. If any person out there thought they're not the same shockers, you're correct. Now the simple reason was meant to be putting you in a bag and detecting a nice camera. It didn't work. It's like putting a camera in a fish bowl, in fish swimming around, and it didn't work. So these are another restoration shockers, so effectively I'm cheating, but yes, you'll see the finished result is actually Paudie's shockers. These are not Paudie's shockers, but they're somebody's shockers, and they still look good. So anyway, not as good condition as Paudie's though. But anyway, they're prime now. I am going to go out, got to log a car now, so I'm going to log a car, come back, put the 2 top coats on, and then they're done. And then I'll show you, not these shockers finished, but Paudie's shockers finished. Because these aren't Paudie's shockers, but pretend they are. See you shortly. Right, that's 2 coats done. So we've had 2 coats of epoxy primer, 2 coats of epoxy top coat. So these are all ready. They're not Paudie's, but these were quite bad. And you can see the shockers, the paint really filled in any, bad perfection, the corrosion on it. So they're all sealed now, good how we want them. So the rest of what I'm doing, these shocks are going to be good. But really, Paudie shocks are already done, which I'm going to show you on the next video now of more finished. So here's to the next video. Right guys, I'm just going to show you a quick video of these shockers what we painted the other day. Just showing you now. So I was saying I did this dust overcoat just to make them look original. So you can actually see they look like they come out of the factory. Obviously if they're too nice and too flat, the paint, it just looks, looks artificial. But they've just come out amazing. That dust coat at the end just sorts them out. The original stickers are all put on there. They just look amazing. So they look like brand new. They look mega on the car. But yeah, so that's the shockers complete. Just want to bolt it on. Here's the exhaust, what my colleague's been polishing. Look nice on the car against them heat shields which we've done. Climb inside that tailpipe. In fact, I might even sleep in there tonight. No, I can't use the garden shed anymore for sleeping in. Hi guys, fuel filler next. So we kind of missed this step when we're doing the building it up and show you before in our first video. This isn't the actual one, it's off another resto which I'm doing now, but I thought we'll just show you everything so you get to see the whole shebang, everything we do. So this has been blasted, it's bare metal, it was quite rusty. and it's looking good now, looking nice and rust free. So I'm going to hit it again with the old epoxy, because you know I love that stuff. Hit this now with some epoxy, and then I'm going to put some silver on the top of it, and then you've already seen it on the car, but we can, yeah, you can see it again later, but it's not this one. You'll see it on the other one. Yeah, if you go on TikTok, you'll see it on the other one actually. Anyway, right, paint. So the hat's downstairs, can't go over and get it, so go for the hood, gangster type. Yeah, innit? Lovely gangster. Alright, let's do this, mother. Right, colour neck, done, painted. So yeah, we've done that. Top coat, fly around. Probably didn't see me much with all the dust it makes, but it looks lovely now. Still very tacky, but should look nice on the car. The genuine stickers on. Just saved it, moved a bit in mid paint, but luckily just hit this bit, so we didn't cause any damage. Could have been worse. I have had things fall off before, so yeah. But this time we got away lucky. So this is not going on Paudie's car. This is another one, but at least you know what we do with these nowadays. Cool. Drive shafts. So basically I didn't show you before these because the Master Blaster decided to blast them before I managed to show you before video, but they were rusty. I don't know where close you can see this, but it leaves quite a lot of pitting on there because they were, you know, quite corroded, these drive shafts. The shafts themselves are good, People sometimes think what we do is we, refurb these drive shafts. Now, they're not really refurbing them because you can't get any spiders for them anymore or any bearings for them. You can't get anything like that. There's not even you can't buy a complete drive shaft unless you're buying a cheap JR shaft. So these are good, genuine shafts. The gaiters, again, don't go wrong. They have plastic gaiters on them. They never go wrong. You'll never get a better gaiter than a genuine gaiter. I never fit aftermarket gaiters on any vehicle because they're just rubbish. The last 12 months are split. So the genuine gaiters I always use. They're brilliant on the Mark 1s, plastic like on the Mark 2s as well. Brilliant gaiter. So anyway, what we're going to do with these, we're going to spray these up. Now, like I'm saying, they're still quite pitted, these are, so all the rust is gone, but sometimes you can leave little, so if I was to get a grinder now and grind this back a little bit, sometimes you can actually see some rust dust still in there. So what I always do when I'm doing anything, drive shafts, hubs, anything like that, I still give them some rust eater on them, so I'll spray this and it just makes sure it kills and holds anything back. I try to build these things and make them last as long as possible. You don't want rust, if you're paying all that money, you don't want the rust coming back through, and I don't want to do it for nothing, so I'll try my damage to make sure nothing comes back through. And this method, what we use, again, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to give it some of the rust eater, again, epoxy primer, and then I use a colour which is, it's similar to, these drive shafts don't come painted, they come just silver when they come from new, and they rust from day one. So I try and do a colour which is very similar to the silver colour, and then we're just doing that colour, so they look nice when they're done anyway. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to hit it with some rust eater in the magic paint booth. The old mask and hats, the old hat has to go on. It's like a lucky hat, actually, the hat. If you don't wear the hat, it just get runs. That's what it is. Yeah. There we go. Right guys, you can see this is already starting to change colour, and what's it doing? It's attacking, missed it there actually, give me a second. Some bits there. I knew there's a bit which I didn't quite get. I sort of lost track of myself. It's old age. That's the best of us, So anyway, yeah, you can see these colours are starting to change now. It's obviously not looking as clean as they did before, but this is doing a really good job. It's what it takes about 15 minutes to go off this stuff, and it'll really tack it, kill any rust and seal it in there if there's anything in it, so it's not going to be any problem. So I'm going to leave this 15 minutes. I'm going to get a cup of coffee, and then I'm going to go back and do some painting. See you shortly. Right, so this is what we're going to be bolting back together. So all this has been to the powder coaters. We've got the oven and everything ourselves to do all this, but because I do everything myself here, it's just time usually. So I use the same guy I've used for years to do the powder coating. I'm following around company to company. It's just amazing what he does. He's been doing it for like 40 years, powder coating, this guy, and he knows what he's doing. You can see on these come out absolutely beautiful. If it was a Bernard Matthews turkey roast, he'd say, it's beautiful. Well, that's going to be bolted back on this car now, and she's going to be looking like brand spanking new, like she rolled out of the factory.
Demon Performance Center, your trusted transformation experts. Visit www.demonperformancecentre.co.uk today or call now